out of all these trades, all these teams that we thought were going to be favorites or contenders or whatnot, the Lakers didn't make any trades, so they're going to be looking to explore the buyout. Obviously, it's not everybody.
Yes.
There's not that many good players in the buyout. Right now, they're 9th place at 26 and 31. What do you think is going to happen with the Lakers for the rest of the season? And more importantly for me, give me your thoughts and then I'll go.
So I want to start off with the report. There was a report that they didn't discuss with Anthony Davis and LeBron James when it came down to the trade deadline. That's insane. Your best two players you didn't discuss moves with them at all for the trade deadline. And you're what are they, 10th in the West? Like fighting to get into the play-in. Like that doesn't add up. As an organization, as the Los Angeles historic Lakers, you think they would be smart enough to make trades and make moves to help LeBron James, who is not declining because he's 29 points per game, going crazy right now for this season. AD just got back. He's doing really well for you. But Russ sucks on fucking defense. He's one of the worst defensive players I've seen this entire season. It's really embarrassing to be a fan of him right now.
And you need
pieces. No effort, bro. You have all these old players. You have certain guys like a Stanley Johnson, Reeves, Melo sometimes when he's shooting well. Malik Monk is J.R. Smith. Bro, just make some moves, and you didn't. Now, Armani Brooks is probably the only guy on that list that I really liked if you're going to go pick somebody up, but you probably have to move on from like a Kent Bazemore, and that's it. Armani Brooks isn't like a defensive player that you would really want, but he is a sharpshooter. LeBron needs shooters. That would be beautiful. If you're talking defense, go get my man's KZ. Probably won't. Probably don't trust the process in him. Stop looking for Kendrick Nunn to come back. Like that's not smart. Like, you need guys, and stop shopping around THT. He didn't do shit this season, yo. Like, that don't make no sense. No, nobody want him. Like, you keep offering him up. If nobody's saying yes, then stop offering him up, and nobody's gonna give you a first round pick for him. So this entire thing is just it's embarrassing for the organization. The same way you wasted Kobe's last seasons is the way you're fucking up LeBron's last season. So I'm gonna turn it over to you because I'm getting pissed off.
Oh, man, that was hilarious. I need that laugh for the day as well too. But basically, what I'm trying to say, I wanted you to vent. You took all the words out of my mouth with everything that's kind of going wrong, right? What is that saying from Interstellar, Murphy's Law? Whatever can go wrong will go wrong, and everything's kind of going wrong with the Lakers right now. So what I say is, you're only getting older. You can't really do anything with those contracts. Russell Westbrook is, I don't know who's gonna give up $47 million worth of money in cap space to trade for him right now. If you're not going to take John Wall, the Rockets offered to get Russell Westbrook back, and the Lakers still said no. So, like, looking at these teams, he's not going to go to no competitive teams right now. I'm naming all these teams that are competitive: Phoenix, Golden State, Memphis, Utah, Dallas, Denver, Minnesota, Clippers. He's not going to go on none of those teams. Miami, the Bulls, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Boston, Toronto, Brooklyn, Charlotte, Atlanta. He's not going to go on none of those teams. So it's just like, where are you going to go? So you're only going to go on the bottom tier team, and whoever he gets flipped for, I don't really feel like they're going to help the Lakers out as well too. I feel like it's just multiple layers to why they're not good. So what I propose after the season over with, start over from scratch, bro. Get rid of AD, get rid of LeBron James, and then just draft for the future and pick up expiring contracts, in my opinion. I might sound outlandish right now, but it is what it is. It's like these teams that I mentioned in the Western Conference, like Jamal Murray's coming back. MPJ's coming back. Memphis is only getting better. Golden State is going to be even better with their young talent, and Clay with a year under his belt. Phoenix isn't going anywhere. Minnesota's going to be on the rise. Kawhi and PG come back. Like, you're not going to be able to contend with none of these fucking teams. So it just doesn't make any fucking sense to stay packed with this, because LeBron's only going to get older. He's in the win now situation. So I think they should just get rid of their stars, start over from scratch as an organization, and it is what it is. Obviously, consult with AD, consult with LeBron James to see where they can go. LeBron, take your ass back to Cleveland for Kevin Love and sign and trade with Colin Sexton. I think the salaries match up. AD, go play with Luka. He's basically Bron. That's my opinion. Anything you have to add to that before we end it up?
Nah, I mean, maybe if I was to talk about teams he could potentially go to, it sucks that these markets aren't big, but D Wade is in Utah and they're in shambles. They might try to make a move if he really wanted to go somewhere. Actually, like you just said, them moving on from LeBron would be smart, but they're not smart. You're making GM like thoughts right now and ideas, but they don't have a good GM. They just have people that were born into this shit. So I don't think they're gonna move on from him. I think he's gonna ask for a trade. If anything, he would have to ask. Now, if the Clippers didn't have PG and Kawhi, that would be a beautiful place for him to go, just to, go to the Clippers. The Blazers, he's not going to go to Oregon.
Nah.
But other than that, I mean, Miami would be nice. The Cavs would be beautiful. That's probably it. Yeah.
That is it. Like, there's really nowhere else you can go. So just like, all right, well, we're just gonna see. Like, I don't, like you said, I don't want him to have those Kobe years where you just have BS around him. So